Ladies and gentlemen, today is a big day for the NASCAR Jordan Cup Series. Today we will decide who your champion will be. So, without further ado, let's review the championship four. First up, in the number 1 seat, driver the number 5 for Hendrick Motorsports, Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson, he's been the most consistent during the playoffs this year and also without winning. Kyle Larson, he has just been on a roll. And he hasn't had off to a great start this season, but Kyle Larson, he has been the most consistent this season without a win, and look where he is now. Hasn't wrecked out of any single playoff race. He has just been up there, most consistent, ran good at Talladega even though he hasn't had any confidence there. Kyle Larson, with that, he's your points there right now, just 1 point ahead of the second seat, Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin has only won once this year, which was at New Hampshire, by taking out putting the bumper to the back of Brad Keselowski, spinning him out in order to him to get his first win of the season and only win of the season so far. Hamlin's been one of the most consistent Joe Gibbs drivers this season. Hasn't been involved in any other sort of bad situations. But Denny Hamlin, he was kind of off to a struggling season with getting good finishes. Hamlin, he almost won the 500 but got taken out by Keselowski. He and Keselowski's been having some history with each other. So, yeah, Brad Keselowski and Denny Hamlin, hopefully that rivalry won't continue into Phoenix, into this race. But let's see, what will Denny Hamlin do in his FedEx Ground Toyota Camry? He's won once this year, remember? And, next up, this has to be the best Ford driver all season long, the most consistent, driving the number 22, Joey Logano. Joey Logano has been the most consistent Ford driver all season long. Has been up there, almost won Kansas to lock his way in. But Joey Logano still has a high enough point cushion, been collecting so many good points, getting so many good finishes to make it up to this far. Joey Logano, he's my least favorite driver, but hey, Logano, he is a pretty great driver though, I'm not gonna lie, but I just do not like him in real life in the NASCAR Cup Series. But Logano's been consistent. He won the Coca-Cola 600 after Hamlin and Chastain getting into it on the final lap. Logano found an opening and was able to get by and get his first win of the season and only win so far this season. Joey Logano, being very consistent, the best Ford driver all season long, but behind Kevin Harvick, Logano is in the championship four. And now, your final driver. He was in a must-win situation heading into Martinsville. He was able to get the job done. It is Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott came into Martinsville in a must-win situation. Really hasn't had a lot of consistency, but he showed y'all to never give up. He had a good car at Martinsville. He was able to get his first win of the season. Chase Elliott only gave Hendrick Motorsports only one win this season. It came down to just 13 races of 14 races of trying. 13 races of trying, and finally was able to get Hendrick Motorsports their first win of the NASCAR Air Jordan Cup Series at Martinsville. But Chase Elliott running the brand new Hooters paint scheme. I know this is 2018, but this will be the first time Chase Elliott will be racing Hooters for the championship race. Well, here is your championship four. The previews are over. Let's get down to Phoenix. Ladies and gentlemen, it's finally here. After 14 races of great action-packed racing, every season has to end, and today we're going to be officially ending the NASCAR Air Jordan Cup Series season. Welcome to the NASCAR Air Jordan Cup Series finale. We're here at Phoenix Raceway for the Phoenix Championship 500. This will decide who will be your Air Jordan Cup Series champion. And yes, it will be 5 days away, officially from becoming Christmas, and I will be flying out to New York tomorrow to see family, and it's gonna be fun, so I am so excited for this NASCAR Jordan Cup Series race. I hope you guys are as well, because for the first time, we're going to be playing the national anthem of the United States after we get our drivers to watch out for ready and preview and revisit our Championship 4 contenders. Now let's take a look at the drivers right here. First up, we have the driver, Kyle Larson. He's been the most consistent without a win, and he's your points leader, leading by just 1 point over Denny Hamlin. Joey Logano, he's been the most consistent Ford driver, and Chase Elliott, who had to get in with a win at Martinsville, and if it wasn't for his win at Martinsville, and if he would finish second, then Eric Almirola would break a tiebreaker between Tyler Reddick, and Almirola would get his way into the Championship 4. But nope, Chase Elliott, with his win, is locked into the Championship 4. Now let's take a look at drivers to watch out for over here. On the drivers that aren't racing for a championship. Starting on the pole today, of course, is Chase Elliott. But Kyle Busch will be starting third. Will actually be starting second in today's race. Right by Chase Elliott. Man, that's going to be a very fun one, guys. It's going to be so cool. And Kyle Busch, he's still looking for his second win of the season. Can he do it? William Byron in the 24. He's been struggling all season long in the playoffs. But then he had a good run at. He had the best, basically had the best car all season, all in the postseason at Martinsville. And let's not forget Brad Keselowski. He has 2 wins already in the postseason. Can he make it a third one today? He's been such on a dominant role, had a good car at Martinsville, but unfortunately just got involved in an accident. And Ryan Newman. This might be Ryan Newman's last time racing. If there's any more stop motion NASCAR series on my channel, this could be Ryan Newman's last time. So guys, just in case if Newman retires at the end of the season, if Ryan Newman is confirmed to retire, then I'll say your goodbyes to Ryan Newman. And now, race fans, please rise and remove your hats, as now we're about to play the national anthem. So yeah, we'll always remember the people who died for us for our freedoms. So yeah, with that being said, the engines are fired here in the desert. We're about to begin the final race of the NASCAR Air Jordan Cup Series season. Now we will take a look at your starting lineup for today's final race of the season. On the pole is Chase Elliott, alongside him is Kyle Busch in the 18. Now it's Kevin Harvick and Ryan Blaney. Then it's Brad Keselowski and Martin Truex Jr. These two are both tied for the most wins this season. Then we got Kyle Larson and Denny Hamlin, 2 championship contenders. Then it's Kurt Busch in the 1 and William Byron racing in the new Exalta scheme. Then we got Bubba Wallace and Alex Bowman. Then we got 2 drivers that were in the playoffs. One of them still in, one of them was eliminated. Eric Almirola and one of your championship drivers, Joey Logano. We got Ross Chastain, and also known, remember, this is Chip Ganassi Racing's last race as a team organization. Then it's Chris Buescher and Eric Jones. Then it's Ricky Stenhouse and Anthony Alfredo. Then it's Christopher Bell and Tyler Reddick. Then it's Daniel Suarez and Corey LaJoie. Then it's the 14 of Chase Briscoe and Matt DiBenedetto. This is Matt DiBenedetto's last race with the Wood Brothers. And I also forgot to mention Brad Keselowski. This will be his last race with Penske. And I also mentioned, as I mentioned in the pre-race show, Ryan Newman. This could be his last race as a NASCAR driver. And Cole Custer. Then we have Michael McDowell and Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon's making his 4th start. And Ryan Preece, who was racing on a variety of different tracks this season, he rounds out the field. So now let's take a look at the race format before we begin. Pit road speed, 35 miles an hour, 10 laps around this 1-mile track. This is the final race of the season. Like I said, 5 days away until Christmas. These drivers are a long way from the start-finish line, so they're going to have to pace their way until they get to the turn, and then they'll go racing. Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch, these two drivers do have history with each other. Remember at Atlanta where Kyle Busch door slammed Elliot? Here they go as they go into turn number 1. On the final turn before the green flag. Into the turn they go. And the green flag is out. The final race of the season is underway. Kyle Busch, he's going to jump to the outside of Chase Elliott. And Kyle Busch will cross over and take the lead. Can Chase Elliott, he's going to come back on the bottom. And it looks like it's going to be Kyle Busch leading lap 1. Keselowski's going to shoot out of nowhere. Remember, Keselowski has 2 wins this season, trying to make it number 3. Brad Keselowski out front. Here comes Martin Truex Jr. with a push from Chase Elliott. Truex is going to take the lead. Lap 3 is now underway. Now, look at this. All these drivers are currently scattering out right now. Man, that's good. This is aggressive racing and no contact there. And look at Kyle Larson on the bottom lane. Wow, this is going to be awesome. I believe we're not going to have 7 to go. Look at Bubba Wallace on the inside. Bubba's going to move up to 2nd place. Kyle Larson leads the race and the championship. Whoa, wait a minute. Here comes Elliot. Oh, Elliot's going to shove Blaney. Blaney goes up high. Gets into Bubba. The guy gets Larson out of shape. He gets bumped out of line. Now we're coming to 6 laps to go. This is a race for the halfway bonus. Chase Elliott currently has the lead over the one of Kurt Busch. Chase Elliott now leads the race in the championship. The halfway bonus won't even matter, and there you go. Chase Elliott wins the halfway bonus, one of your championship contenders. And as you can see right there, Elliott leads. Oh, and Ryan Blaney in the wall and collects the 5 of Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson got caught up in that mess, made contact with Blaney, and the caution is out. Oh, man, Kyle Larson, one of your championship contenders. Will this ruin his chances? So let's take a look at the replay and see this how it started. You can see Elliott gave Blaney a big push, got bumped Larson out of line, Larson dropped to the back, and then you can see Blaney blowing a tire, and then Kyle Larson ended up having nowhere to go. Wow, tough break for the 5 car. But both drivers should be able to continue. Blaney with a lot of damage. Larson, not that much, but Larson's going to have a lot of work to do with that much damage to the race car in order for him to continue his hopes of making it to the championship 4. Not making the championship 4, winning the championship. Alright, so now we will restart with just 3 more laps to go. Chase Elliott, Kurt Busch on the front row. Kurt Busch hasn't won since Texas earlier this season. Here we go. Green flag back in the air, and Kurt Busch doesn't get off to a good start. And here comes Truex around the outside with a push from teammate Hamlin. Truex Jr. takes back the lead. Elliott and Bubba Wallace. Oh, Bubba Wallace. Oh, how did he save that? Oh my goodness, Bubba Wallace with a great save. 2 to go. And look at this. They're all making it 4 wide. Nobody's giving an inch. Currently, Denny Hamlin leads for championship 4. And Kyle Busch out of shape. Hard into the outside wall. Bubba Wallace, Denny Hamlin gets caught up. Chastain, Truex. Chase Elliott with damage. And the caution flag is back out again. Wow. We saw some crazy aggressive racing. No one was lifting. Nobody was giving an inch. And look at that. It caused a big one. And Kyle Busch, for the 2nd time in the postseason, flips. He got flipped over at Kansas. And then he got flipped over at Phoenix. Wow. That impact for Kyle Busch. The air just basically flipped Kyle Busch over. Wow, tough break for the 18. Had a strong run. Same with Martin Truex Jr. Ross Chastain. He also had a strong run today. His hopes are over. Wow, tough break. Tough break for all those guys. They won't get any points today. And yes, I say that because these drivers are trying to get their last points that they can of the season. Wow, tough break for all those guys. Especially for William Byron. Had a solid day. He's caught up in it as well. So let's take a look at the replay. They were all freaking scattered out, and then as you can see, Kyle Busch, I'm not sure if Denny Hamlin came up on the 18 or the 18 was being aggressive and caught up over the entire field, and just wow, as you can see, Chase Elliott, he was also involved in this one, along with Denny Hamlin, another Championship 4 driver. Man, those drivers got a lot of work to do in order for them to make up their positions, but this will give your new championship leader to Joey Logano. Logano currently leads for Championship 4 right now. We're going to start our first overtime attempt to end the season. Kurt Busch, Brad Keselowski on the front row. Kurt Busch has won at Texas. Brad Keselowski has won twice. Green flag, and Joey Logano is going to launch like a rocket along with his teammate Keselowski. Joey Logano goes to the lead. Look at Kyle Larson back there. Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott already moving up spots. Fast. Here we go. White flag in the air. Can Joey Logano hold off and win the championship? Oh, he gets stopped by Kurt Busch. Logano around. Larson has damage. Gets in the stenhouse. They're both done for the day. Can Larson hold on? He has a damaged race car. Kurt Busch is going to come over. To the outside comes Keselowski, and Kurt Busch wins the Phoinex Championship 500. Coming to the stripe. And photo finish. But wait, I am getting word right now that Kyle Larson, by inches, will be the champion. And wow, guys, what a crazy ending to the season, and Kyle Larson is your champion. Wow, with Kurt Busch winning the whole race, had to wreck Joey Logano to spin out Logano to do it, and Kyle Larson, if it was just one more lap, Larson's car would have been over. Chase Elliott was so close. Came back all the way from the back. I don't know how he did that, but that was amazing of Chase Elliott to do. But wow, Kyle Larson, if it was just one more lap, this championship post would be over. Let's take a look at this last lap. Oh, as you can see right there, Kurt Busch just got into Logano, and then Larson made contact with Logano. Heavy damage, by the way. You can see right there, Kurt Busch was able to hang on to the hard-charging Brad Keselowski. Keselowski goes up high. Kurt Busch blocks, and Brad Keselowski finishes second, and Kurt Busch gets his second win of the season. Remember, Kurt Busch got eliminated after him being caught up in a wreck at Talladega. And so, with that win, Kurt Busch gets officially his second win of the season, and Kyle Larson, which basically had an up and down day today, but overall was able to have enough at the very end to win the championship. Kyle Larson is your Air Jordan Cup Series champion. Hasn't even got a single win this season. And yeah, Kyle Larson's been the most consistent. You can see Brad Keselowski will finish, I think he finished second. Third is Eric Jones. Fourth is Alex Bowman. Rounding out the top five is Kyle Larson. Sixth is Corey LaJoie. Seventh, Alfredo. Eighth, Chase Elliott. Ninth will be Denny Hamlin. And Chase Briscoe will round out the top 10. Denny Hamlin had a good car today, but just caught up in that wreck, and that basically ended his championship hopes. Here's the rest of the standings right here. As you can see right there, Bubba Wallace, he was able to come back. Trying to have hardest to came back strong. Blaney, after having a tire down as well, he was able to come back. And here are all the drivers that got wrecked out of this race today. Tough break for the 42. But Kurt Busch and Chip Ganassi Racing will win the race. And Kyle Larson will be your Air Jordan Cup Series champion. Well, guys, that is it from this season. This season had a lot of great moments. Now it is officially over. These drivers get to go off and celebrate Christmas with their families. Wow, what a great day of racing. What a great time to end the season around Christmas time. Kyle Larson wins it all. He's actually a winless champion, too. Congrats to Larson. He is your Air Jordan Cup Series champion.